A man accused of shutting off a teen diver's air supply during an argument over a dive spot near Fisher Island is out of jail and speaking out.
Let's get to NBC6's Steve Litz on what he's saying as he faces, Steve, this attempted murder charge.
And I'll tell you what, we are hearing a very different version of the story from the man who's accused of turning off that air supply. His name is Joseph Simpson, and he was in Wynwood this morning, by the way, meeting with his lawyer. So that's why we are here in Wynwood, and he wanted to get his side of the story out. There's also a new video of Fish and Wildlife officers asking Simpson about what happened during that incident. It did happen during lobster mini season. That was last month, and this was near Fisher Island, a pretty popular dive spot, especially when it comes to lobster season. People on one boat accused Simpson of being aggressive toward them, which turned into an argument over a diving hole. People on the accuser's boat say Simpson turned off the air supply to an 18-year-old who was catching lobsters about 25 to 30 feet under the water. But Simpson says that people in the other boat are lying. A man on that boat, he says, is the one who got aggressive and pulled the air supply device, which was floating on the surface of the water, toward his boat. And Simpson says that is how the device got turned off. That device, by the way, that piece of equipment is called a brownie. Simpson refers to it, and he paints a very detailed picture of what happened.
Remember, he's standing on top of the bow. He gives the brownie a jerk. When he gives the brownie a jerk, the brownie does a little motion, and the brownie, everybody needs to understand, this is just a motor with gasoline. This is not an air tank. So it's a motor with gasoline. He pulls it, and the machine turns off. He kind of does this shuffle. He slips. He falls on the edge of the boat and falls into the water.
We have been in touch with the people who are accusing Simpson, and they insist he did turn off that air supply. But you hear from Simpson, he denies that. He is facing 1 count of felony attempted murder. As we learn more on this one, we will bring it to you. Live in Wynwood today, I'm Steve Litz, NBC6 News.